If you're thinking of moving to Australia, then you're not going to want to skip this video because I've got some important information and some little tips that can help you out. Do not skip. So 3 months ago, I packed up my life in the UK and decided to move to Australia on a working holiday visa. In this video, I'm going to walk you through on how to get your visa, what to do once you've got it, and then helping you set up when you've landed in Australia. I'm also going to talk about whether you should travel first or maybe find a job and my own personal experiences and some little tips on what actually life is like living and traveling up the East Coast as someone who's actually done it and is doing it right now currently. If you're thinking about doing the same thing, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, check out my social medias as well, as I'll be sharing everything along the way. This video is for first time solo travelers, first time working holiday visa applicants, anyone just moving from the UK or even anywhere in the world to Australia. Also people who are just nervous to do this. You're contemplating whether to get that visa, do I go, do I not go? Honestly, book it and just do it. This was me this time last year. And I kept thinking, oh, do I want to do this or not want to do it? I was trying to find so many of these types of videos and I just want to be that inspiration for someone to fully just go out there and do this, because I feel like that spot would have helped me, push me to do it even sooner, if that makes sense. So if I can just be an inspiration to one person to go and do it, then that would be amazing, because honestly, there's just an amazing thing to do. And I feel like if it's on your mind, just go and do it, you'll have a sick time. So you're at the very beginning, you're on your laptop thinking, where do I start? How do I do this? I remember being in that exact position. You're gonna have to start by getting the 417 subclass working holiday visa. Now you go onto the immi.gov website, you apply, it takes about, I think 10, 15, 20 minutes to fill out the form and put in all your details. Once you've got that, it's all good to go, and it's not that hard really as well to fill out. I think the age limit of this visa is 18 to 35. I know that's for UK citizens. I applied online, I think that's the only way you can apply as well. The cost of the visa is round about £330. I don't know if it's changed now going into 2026, but that was back in August in 2025 when I applied. So it cost me about £330, which I think that's what most people pay for these visas. For approval, I think it can take like a couple weeks to a couple months for some people, but I literally applied and I think within an hour I got it granted back to me. So I got approved straight away, and honestly, I was like, what the heck, like I'm doing this right now, this is crazy. There was so many thoughts going in my head. I was like, do I tell my family? Do I just keep it to myself? Thinking, oh my days, what do I do? Yeah, there's a lot of emotions that go through your head. Well, there was for me at the time, but it was just a great feeling as well. Like I'm doing something amazing, just moving to the other side of the world. Like how cool is that? There was a bit of stress, I think, leading up to it, because like it is a big challenge, and it's hard to overcome like this big jump. So if you're feeling really like worried, stressed, scared, don't, honestly, you're human, like it's a normal thing, like don't worry about that. But just take your time with it, and there's not really a right time to say when to go, but I think it's just a build up of courage. I'm like, right, if I want to do this, I've just got to full send it, I've got to go do it. And what helped me was to think, am I happy right now with my life in the UK? Which I wasn't really, like, and I wanted something new. So I kept reminding myself, like, wherever I'm gonna go, whatever I'm gonna do in Australia, it's just gonna work out better for me than what I'm currently doing. So just have that positive mindset, and it takes a bit of the pressure off, and you'll be fine, you're gonna smash it. Going back to the email, once it came through, I was like, wow, like I'm actually doing it now, and we've got to full send it, we've got to go do it. And it was exciting, it was honestly exciting. So now that your visa's been granted, you're going to want to start looking at your flights. Personally for me, I did a one-way flight. I think I booked it with My Flights? I got a one-way flight to Australia for about £460–70, which I think is quite cheap, because I was looking at someone at the time, there was some for about £1,000. I got a one-way flight, so I did fly with Air China though, so don't know if I'd recommend that. But yeah, I mean, I got a free layover tour around China, so it was pretty good. But yeah, the plane food wasn't really the best. But anyway, that's for another video. So yeah, got a one-way flight from London Heathrow Landed in Beijing, took about 12 hours that journey, had about a 14-hour layover, then flew straight down to Sydney, which took about 11 hours. Actually, no, it was about 530 because I added on like extra luggage, insurance. Flights are going to cost you between 500 and around about 1,000, just over £1,000. So you're going to want to save a bit of money for your flights. But travel insurance, very, very important. Obviously, for something like traveling the East Coast, you're going to be doing some crazy activities, scuba diving, skydiving, all these cool stuff. So you're going to want to make sure you're covered, just so that if you get injured, you're not paying crazy amounts for your health, etc. So yeah, I mean, everyone knows the travel insurance. Just get on that, get it booked. It's important, it's long, but yeah, it's got to be done. Savings, okay, so on this one, it's just different for everyone because of like finances, everyone's got different situations, but aim for like 10k if you can, but 5 to 10k, that will be enough, depending on whether you're going to work first or travel first. That will keep you going strong for quite a while. You've booked your flights, you've got some savings already. Now you're going to want to sort yourself out for like the first, I'd say 2 weeks, whether you're going to book hostels, book a hotel, maybe do a tour, which is what I did. I think just to kind of get yourself ready, book accommodation for about a week or 2 weeks, so that when you land, you're going to want to get over your jet lag, readjust, as traveling from the UK to Australia is really tiring. So from my personal experience, I booked Wake Up Sydney in the city centre of Sydney, and I stayed there for a week because my tour started on the 3rd, so I wanted to give myself a week to properly explore Sydney, give myself a few days to get over the jet lag. Get yourself booked for a couple weeks, maybe a week or 2, and you'll be fine. So I went with a tour company called Welcome to Travel, who were really good. I enjoyed my experience with them. I travelled with them for a whole month from the 3rd of November up until the 2nd of December. Honestly, like, it was so relaxed. Like, the first week was you were with a tour with all your other travellers who you've met, and it's kind of like guided only for like the first week, and after that, for the next 3 weeks, you do your own thing. It was honestly the best experience I've ever done, really, I'd say. I met some cool people as well, did so many cool things, and you see so many amazing places. Like, if I could go back, yeah, I'd redo it all again. And honestly, anyone that wants to do it, I feel like just saying, just do it. Like, you're gonna have such a sick time. I decided to go with Welcome to Travel because the price of the tour was in my budget range, and some of the cool things that they offered, I was like ticking off my bucket list. Like, they were literally hitting everything that I wanted to do. Yeah, it just looked really cool. I checked out the social medias as well, saw other people's like vlogs, other people's like pictures. It's literally just everything that I was like, I want my East Coast trip to look like that. And in the end, it really did. Another reason why I booked with Welcome to Travel was because that once I landed in Sydney, I knew I had a week already booked out with the hostel. Then I had the next 4 weeks kind of just like traveling. I felt relaxed knowing I have got the first 5 weeks in Australia kind of planned. So it gave me time then, whilst I was traveling, to kind of figure out what I was going to do next, because I felt a bit at ease with knowing I can slowly start making my next plans. I highly recommend going with them. They're a great company, great travel group, really good. So now you've landed in Australia and you've got a lot of documents to fill out, set up, just get yourself going. And to be fair, the moment you land in Australia, you're gonna want to get these sorted because some of them can take like nearly a month to get back to you. It's probably the boring part of the working holiday, but just get it over the way, get it done, and once you've got it all sorted, that's it, it's just on the way to you. The first impressions, when I landed in Australia, I was like, okay, I'm on my own now, I'm a family on the other side of the world, I don't know anyone here, what have I got to do, what do I do? First thing I did was, in the airport, get myself a SIM card for my phone. I went with a company called Optus. There's other companies called Telstra, I believe, and there's a Felix eSIM app I know some people use. Just have a little look around, see what plans suit you and you can afford, and go with them. That's the first thing I did in the airport, just because obviously when I landed I needed like service, data, and just figure out how I'm going to get to my hostel. That's a good thing to start off with. The next few days, you're going to want to set up your bank account. So I went with Commonwealth Bank. and it was literally on the doorstep from a hostel. I walked in, you got to take your passport, your national insurance number. So back in the UK, I printed a copy of the letter. They emailed it to me, and I'll see if I can find it and I'll show you on this video. I took that in with me. It took about probably 15-20 minutes, not that long to get done. You're gonna need a Australian address though to post most of your documents to. If you've got friends and family out here, honestly that you'll be fine, like you can use their address. But if you don't, you can use the hostel address or one you know you're going to be at in the future, let's say in a month's time, up the East Coast. You're going to need a tax file number before you work, because if you don't have that, you're going to get taxed just so much more. So that's very important that you have that. And that can take, I think, about up to 28 days to receive. You're also gonna want your Medicare as well. If I was you, just get on that ASAP, like just straight away. That can take about 3 to 4 weeks to get back to you. I applied for mine back in November. I think I filled something out wrong in the form while I was doing it, because I was doing it mid-traveling and I don't think I was fully focused. And then, yeah, they got back to me and said, oh, we can't accept it. Anyway, yeah, so do it straight away, make sure you're focused and get it all done correctly, and it'll be with you in no time. In Australia now, be prepared, you're gonna be in hostel life. It's the first time I ever actually did it. I didn't really know what to expect. It was just so weird, like just walking into a room with strangers and you just say hello, do you want to do this, do you want to do that, just go for a little drink. You have to literally just get talking to people. But honestly, what you'll find, don't be nervous, go up to anyone, just say hello, because everyone's pretty much in the same boat as you. And most people will just talk to you, chat to you, just be up for going to the beach or going to, I don't know, the club tonight or just anything. I really enjoyed the first couple of weeks. Well, just the whole experience of hostels, because you meet so many different people along the way. Yeah, some people, like, you meet up again with them in the future and it's sick because it's like, oh damn, I remember you, like, from back, I don't know, in Sydney or wherever. And it is really cool, yeah, hostel life. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like moving into halls. When you go to halls, it's that same type of feeling of meeting new people. Yeah, it's really good. Things I wish I knew now. I wish someone just told me to do every single document straight away when I landed. I don't know why I didn't. TFN, SIM card, just do it all straight away, get it over and done with. Save your money. I think I already kind of knew that, but now that I'm actually here, I get it even more than from what I did before. Other things I wish I knew was just enjoy the experience. I remember being stressed thinking, I'm gonna make any friends, I'm gonna like meet new people, or am I just gonna be alone, or am I gonna, you know, just am I gonna be fine? Like you overthink so much, but in the moment when you're at home and you're about to go, it's easier said than done, but just like take a deep breath and it's all going to work out and be okay for you. Like everything's meant to happen for a reason, and what's meant to be for you will be for you. So just be calm, enjoy the process, enjoy everything, the goods, the bads, the highs, the lows, like, and it's just a great experience. Why I chose to do my first month with Welcome to Travel. I knew going out alone from the UK, I didn't want to be lonely at first. Booking a tour, it's great if you're a solo traveler because you're going to make friends instantly, you're going to meet new people, you're going to be more confident, like you're putting yourself out there already. It's a great way to take off stress, that's the best way to say it, because you're kind of in a little group with new people and you're all going off together. So it's like you've seen all these new places, you've got to get all this new transport, figure out where you're going. So whereas in a little group of people, it's a bit more relaxing for you, and it was really good experience. Also, you get to see everything in like a short time as well. So my route, I went from Sydney to Byron Bay to Brisbane and then to Noosa and then Fraser Island, Daly Beach, Whitsundays and Cairns. My best highlights, Fraser Island up there, like them 2 nights and 3 days, it's just non-stop of like just cool things, from stargazing, driving along the beach, going to different lakes, seeing the dingoes, having like drinks on the night with all new strangers, like you're all singing. That was really good. Another great highlight was probably Byron Bay, surfing there for the first time, skydiving over the Great Barrier Reef, also scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef, absolutely amazing as well. Yeah, some really cool activities, experiences. How to prepare you, be prepared for like long travel days, overnight buses, long journeys, like shared rooms with people. You're gonna share with people on your tour, and then some places you're gonna share with strangers in the same room with your tour people as well. It's not a bad thing, but obviously you don't know who you're gonna bump into, who you're gonna share rooms with. So just be prepared. You gotta be social even when you're tired. Sometimes like you'll be in the room and people are talking and you probably just want to go to sleep, but obviously it's a social room. The lights will be on, so just be prepared for like little things like that. It's not the worst, but it's also, it can be a bit annoying sometimes. Probably a big thing is to budget your money, because each location, things are a bit more expensive than others, things are a bit cheaper, and you don't want to blow all your money out straight away, because by the end of it you're going to be like struggling and you don't want that. So yeah, just budget your money, like in places like Sydney, Brisbane and like the big city areas where it's probably going to be more expensive than, let's just say, like Noosa or maybe Cairns. That's quite, not cheap, but it's a bit more cheaper. This tour, I'd say, is for people who don't want to be alone, first time solo travellers, those who want a bit of a structure whilst travelling. It's not for people that want to be completely alone, want to do it all free, much free time just to kind of go off and do your own thing, because you are kind of restricted a bit with doing these types of tours. It's not for people who hate group travel, so that's, yeah, it's just not for you. It is a good little experience, and if you're contemplating and whether to do it or not, I think you should just do it, full send it. Like, that's what I did. Never done a group tour thing before, don't know what to expect, but did it for the month. I met some cool people, had the best time. When my tour finished, I remember feeling like, oh my days, what do I do now? I think I booked like an extra 5 nights in Cairns, which I don't know why I did that. Can be quite a rough place. It's not bad, but it's like the water there, like you can't really go in the sea. As when I was there, there's like crocodiles, sharks, jellyfish, and it's just a bit of a, it can be a bit of a questionable area, let's just say. But honestly, the first month traveling around Australia, definitely, it changed me as a person. I got a bit of confidence within me. I saw so many cool new places, and you know what, doing it alone, it's just the best thing, because it's like, there's no one there to stop you, or no one can get in your way, or no one can say, oh, don't do this, let's not do this because I don't want to do it. Like, it's just amazing, and me as a person, I feel like I've changed, I've gained confidence, I can do more things, I can do anything now. I feel like, even a year ago, I would never pick up a camera right now, do this. I've just changed so much as a person, and I'm happy I've been able to do that for myself. And it feels like I've unlocked a new level of myself, of growth, and that is just amazing to experience and say. Currently now, I'm based in Melbourne, finding a few jobs, got a few job interviews coming up actually, and I think what's next is I'm just gonna post more of like the places I've visited. Now, if this video has helped you, give it a like, subscribe as well. If you want more Australia content from me, whether that be finding jobs, more information on visas, traveling with tours, just anything on Australia or anything on traveling, and I can get more content out there for you as well, which I'm happy to do and I enjoy. Comment as well if you're thinking of moving to Australia. I'm gonna try and reply to everyone's comments. Give me a message on my social media, any questions. I'll try and reply to all of those as well, as I'd love to help as many people that are in the same situation as me that I was in a couple months ago before I moved, and like this time last year as well. Just anything on Australia, and I'll get them posted for everyone just to help anyone else out and inspire you guys. Thank you for listening. I've enjoyed my first vlog. See you later. Let's go.